The Royal Height of Music podcast is brought to you by the Black Lives Matter World Theme Song Anthem. Available at all of the major digital outlets. Or you can also go to the website Venrorecords.com and download a free spoken word version of the Black Lives Matter World Theme Song Anthem. Thank you, and now, to the show.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Royal Height, the music ambassador, and once again, glad to join you right here on the Royal Height of Music. This is a program in which our goal is taking our music to the world. And this afternoon, as always, we're always honored with special guests. And today, I'm privileged to have a gentleman who I consider not only a friend and a mentor, but a man well known throughout the world, really. What he does is so outstanding. He has touched people in all sections of the world, none other than Mr. Franklyn Malone. He's an activist, he's a great speaker, he's a man that gets things done, and I'm happy to have him as my special guest here on the Royal Height of Music. Mr. Malone, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing fantastic anytime I'm with somebody of your personality, of your actions, and of your spirit. You know, let me start off by saying that music is the healing force of the world. If that wasn't already said, I want to put that out there because we understand that music changes things. It makes the environment better, and it helps us to come together melodiously to understand what's going on in life. So, you know, you're our musical ambassador for the 100 Fathers. You put our 100 Fathers theme song together, the Black Lives Matter, and all the music you do touches the hearts and minds and souls of people because of the spirit in which you bring it.
Amen. Well, look, Franklyn, I appreciate that. And it's an honor to be not only around you, but to serve in the position I do with the organization because you're constantly growing and expanding. The territory is getting larger and larger. And right now, I would like you just to share with the audience a little bit about Franklyn Malone, what you're doing, a little bit about what you've done, and most importantly, what you're going to be doing, because all of these things are important.
You know, first of all, I want to give honor to the Creator for bringing me to a point where I have almost died so many times, and He's brought me back. I just got over COVID-19,
Wow.
and He brought me back. God has work for us to do because I represent the fathers. Let me start out with this. For it is written, in those days, I will turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the hearts of the children to the fathers, lest there be a calamity in the land. Out of Malachi. My name is Frank Malone. I'm the CEO and founder of the 100 Fathers Incorporated, the ordinary men doing extraordinary things. And Royal Height is one of us also. Our job is to transform the lives of young men and fathers so that they can be an acceptable token to our families. Because a man should not only serve, but he should focus on taking care, protecting, and loving his family. I happen this year to be the 2020 Hall of Fame awardee for the District of Columbia for civic and community responsibilities. So I haven't received my award yet, but I ain't working to get no award. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So here's a story I want to tell. I want to tell a story that fatherhood has to reinvent itself because we're not going anywhere. Young men need a father to direct their paths. It ain't got to be that father. It could be any father. but it needs to be a man of promise, of a man of not prestige, but a man that's seriously involved with the uplift of that young man. And that's what we do. We have a program at Ballou High School, and we're transforming lives. I don't think we get the credit that we deserve. These young men can't wait till we get in there to ask us, what is a man? Because they don't know. And that's what's wrong here in the streets. Let me tell you what's wrong with the streets. It's called reactionary masculinity syndrome. It's when a young man doesn't know what a man is, has no idea about power, has no respect, and has not an understanding of true fatherhood. If that happens and they don't get it, the last part of that is racial discrimination, which ends up in incarceration. We know that we can change that paradigm. We just don't get the funding we're supposed to have. We don't get the time on TV that we need. In 2016, the Black father was compared to fathers all over the world. And they said, well, the Black father is the most interesting and the best because, not because we got the most money, not because we the best athletes, but because we care about our children, whether we're in the house or out of the house. We're gonna care about and take care of our children the best we can. And I bring this message because everybody's wondering what's wrong. What's wrong is the fathers need to step up, speak up, and get up into the community and serve with love, connection, engagement, enlightenment, which will bring empowerment.
Wow, wow. That's a whole mouthful, Franklin, and every word that you shared with us, absolutely awesome. Now, along with what you have done, we also take note of the fact that you also are involved with an organization that's quite active right now because we're in the midst of a pre-election time, the Black Men for Biden, which I'm also going to be a part of.
You
That
already
you're a
are.
part of. Give us just a quick minute or two synopsis on what Black Men for Biden. What do you stand for? What are you doing?
The Black Men for Biden is the opportunity for Black men across the nation to step up to the table and not be on the menu. We want to speak up for what Black men need in the area of criminal justice and police accountability, in the area of real quality education for our young people so they can really be something when they get out of school, in the area of health and wellness, because Black men, the government spent $850 billion just on Black men alone in 2017 because we don't go to the doctor. Then when you look around in the community, we don't have any place we can go to get preventive health unless we got money, and that's not right. We also are doing a global coalition with other groups to bring fatherhood, family-focused programs into our community. All these programs they got, they might work, but they will work when fathers and men are part of them.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'll tell you, Franklin, it's quite apparent that the limited time that we have today won't be enough. So even before this ends, I'm extending you a future invitation to join us because what you stand for and what you do is not only needed, but it brings promise and it brings hope to a community, the Black community, where truly we have been at a disadvantage for so long. And until we take the reins and write the story ourselves, put some footprints where there aren't footprints, it'll stay the same. So we are certainly proud of everything you've done, your accomplishments. I know personally because I've actually been part of so many events and I've seen You receive numerous awards, numerous accolades from uh, different community organizations, individuals, groups. And again, we don't have enough time even to share all that. However, like I said, this is an open invitation to have you back on, also to partner with you. We would like to maybe sometime shortly conduct some maybe Zoom conferences with you being a part of them to share your message and also to link you with other organizations and groups that not only are empathetic, but have some pull and can do some things to help what everybody's doing be more effective. So with that in mind, I just want to thank you this afternoon for coming on. But before I close, I'd like you to give me one more minute. If you had anything important, tell anybody out there in Zoom land what's going on. Tell me what Franklyn Malone would say.
This is a Kairos moment. There was 10 plagues in Moses' time. The last plague was the destroyer. This is the destroyer out here right now. If I would say anything to anybody, I would say you better get right with God. You better know what's going on. Step up, be righteous, and treat people right. Feed the homeless, feed the hungry, and clothe the naked, because this is that time. God is calling you. That's what I got to say.
Franklyn, again, I thank you. I thank you. It's certainly my pleasure to serve as the music ambassador for 100 Fathers. I've been there for you, will continue to be there for you, because I see you're a man with purpose. And I think until men link up with other men that are going somewhere positive, we stand to continue in a cycle of gloom and doom. So thank you again. And
thank you.
I'm going to be inviting also, before we leave, I want everybody out there in Zoom land to know that you too can participate. We are looking for sponsors to help us sponsor the Royal Height of Music podcast, as well as advertisers who want to get their message out about their product, service, or organization, and even affiliates. We want to partner with people to make your dreams come true so our dreams can come true. We all can help each other. So this is what we're doing. This is what we continue to do. And again, music is our medium. We use music because we know it is a super glue. It's a duct tape that will unite people in a positive way. As Marvin Gaye said, we got to know what's going on.
All right.
Like Curtis Mayfield say, people get ready. Like the Negro national anthem, lift every voice and sing. And in the 60s, we sang, we shall overcome. And in 2020, we're singing Black Lives Matter. And this is what we're doing. We're going to continue to do it. And even our song with 100 Fathers, 100 Fathers, one mind. If you get that many people thinking alike, we can change this world. So again, Franklyn, thank you for being with us. Looking forward to having you again. And again, everybody out there, this is Royal Height, the music ambassador, signing off, saying that as we continue taking our music to the world, because this is the Royal Height.